You know what's wild? Car manufacturers are now completely ditching rear windows, and people are actually excited about it. The 2025 Polestar 4 just turned everything we know about car design upside down.
Hold on. They're removing rear windows entirely? How does that even work in practice?
Well, they've replaced the traditional rear window with this cutting-edge camera system that displays on your rearview mirror screen. But here's what's really interesting. This windowless design is just the beginning of how Polestar is reimagining luxury EVs.
Hmm. I'm guessing this kind of innovation doesn't come cheap. What's the price tag on something this unconventional?
That's actually one of the most surprising parts. The base model starts at $57,800, and even the dual motor version is only $64,300. When you compare that to something like the Porsche Macan 4 Electric at $80,795, it's practically a bargain in the luxury EV space.
So, what exactly do you get for that kind of money?
Well, the dual motor version gives you some pretty impressive specs. We're talking 544 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. Plus, both versions come with this massive 100 kilowatt hour battery pack.
Those performance numbers are impressive, but what about the actual driving experience? I mean, not having a rear window seems like it would take some getting used to.
That's where things get interesting. The camera system actually provides a wider field of view than a traditional mirror, and it's not affected by weather or glare. Plus, they've given it this super long wheelbase while keeping it relatively compact, which helps with handling.
Let's talk about these optional packages I've been hearing about, particularly that performance pack.
Oh man, that's where it gets really interesting. So the performance pack is $4,500. But here's the catch. You can only get it on the dual motor version, and you have to add the $5,500 plus pack first. But surprisingly, it doesn't add any extra power. You're paying for sport-tuned suspension, 22-inch wheels, and Brembo brakes.
That seems like a lot of money for no additional power. What other features make this car stand out?
The coolest one has to be this $1,500 electrochromic glass roof that changes opacity at the touch of a button. Then there's the Napa leather interior for $3,700. And you can add these color-matched body-side moldings for $1,000 to make it look even sleeker.
How does all this innovation stack up against traditional luxury brands?
That's what's really fascinating. The base Polestar 4 is actually cheaper than a gas-powered Mercedes GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe, which starts at $60,450. And when you look at other electric SUVs, it's anywhere from $14,000 to $16,000, less than comparable models from Mercedes and Porsche.
So, what does this tell us about where the luxury EV market is heading?
I think we're seeing a real shift in what defines luxury in the EV space. It's not just about premium materials and brand names anymore. It's about innovation, technology, and challenging traditional design concepts. Polestar is proving you can do all that without charging astronomical prices.
Looking ahead, what should we expect to see more of in automotive design?
Well, I think this is just the beginning. We're likely to see more manufacturers experimenting with camera systems instead of traditional mirrors, new body styles that blur vehicle categories, and innovative uses of technology. The Polestar 4 is showing that sometimes the most revolutionary ideas are the ones that question our basic assumptions about what a car needs to have.
So, it sounds like we're entering a new era of automotive design where anything is possible.
Exactly. And what's really exciting is that these innovations aren't just gimmicks. They're actually improving functionality while making vehicles more efficient and distinctive. The future of automotive design isn't just electric, it's completely reimagined.